friends, welcome to my channel, and as you see in the thumbnail, advanced vocabulary word #3. So today we are going to cover again vocabulary words, because what I believe, if you really want to be fluent in English, vocabulary is something which is damn important. And guys, trust me, when you find it's my own experience, when you find the way, you find the most interesting way to learning vocabulary, you will find that learning vocabulary is the most fun part in English. So without any further, let's just go to our first word, which is formative. Formative means serving to perform something, especially having a profound influence on a person's development. For example, his formative years, his formative in development, his formative intellectual development. So it's a noun related to a person's development. For example, he recalls in bright details the books, teachers, and mentors who served as formative influences in his intellectual developments. So formative words is related to a person's development. It just simply means, and it's a noun. So there is one more example. However, Ruby's insightful arguments and the formative influences of his work mark this collection as one that merits close attention from anthropologists and filmmakers alike. So Ruby's insightful arguments and the formative influence of his work mark this collection as one that merits close attention from anthropologists and filmmakers alike. So formative related to a person's development, serving to form something, especially have a profound influence on a person's development. Okay. With this, our next word is cosset. Cosset is the verb which means care for, protect in an overindulgent way. So when you just care someone and protect that person in an overindulgent way is a meaning of cosset. So for example, all her life she had been cosseted by her family. So she must be very lucky, she's been cosseted by her family in all her life. So there is one more example. The young Howard Hughes was not held by his overprotective mother, who is cosseted him to such an extent that he was not even allowed to go to school for fear that he would not be properly looked after. So her parents not even allowed him to go to school because they had a fear that he would not be properly looked after. They are really cosseted about their kid. So this is what cosseted means: care for, protective in an overindulgent way. Okay, so our next word is infamy. Infamy is a noun. It means the state of being well known for some bad quality or bad deed. So you did something wrong and you are famous for that bad quality is called infamy. So for example, you can say a day that will live in infamy. For example, okay, there is one more example. He mistakes his infamy for the fame and popularity. So he did a lot of mistakes, he did so many things, so many wrong things just because for the fame and popularity. So he mistakes his infamy for the fame and popularity. Okay, so you can also say a day can't live in infamy without the nourishment of race. Okay, and you can also say the only thing we have had as we known is the statement that we will live to quote that someone else is in infamy. So infamy means a state of being well known for some bad quality or bad deed. Next is incision. Incision is also a noun which means a surgical cut made in skin or flesh. It is simple. It is in simple words you can say just resemble to scissor. So for example, an abdominal incisions. So For example, subsequent surgical incisions in shaved skin therefore may become infected more easily than in untreated skin. So, a subsequent surgical incisions in shaved skin therefore may become more easily infected than in untreated skin. So, what incision means? A surgical cut made in skin or flesh. So, incision is noun. In simple words, just resemble to scissor is incision. Okay, so with this, our next word is herbicide. You must have heard this word. This is a noun which means a substance that is toxic to move plants, used to destroy unwanted vegetation. For example, farmers sprayed a protected wildflower meadow with herbicides. So there is one more. Okay, you can say we are spraying herbicide to kill the weeds. So herbicides are used to remove unwanted growth of plant. Next is fungicide, which is also a noun. It means a chemical that destroys fungus. So fungicide is useful to kill fungus. Okay, so you can say in example, does them with a powdered fungicide such as katan and spread them in a shady spot to dry. So fungicide is just useful to kill fungus, but it's not work to kill dandruff. So fungicide is a chemical that destroys fungus. Okay, so with this, our next word is misanthrope. Next word is misanthrope, which is this is also noun again. It means someone who dislikes people in general. So misanthrope, for example, he became sometime misanthrope when someone hurt him badly. Okay, so you can also say America's most famous misanthrope said, I hate peoples. So this is the meaning of misanthrope, someone who dislikes people in general. Okay, so with this, our next word is braggadocio. So braggadocio is also a noun, which means boastful or arrogant behavior. So vain and empty boasting. For example, someone who brags a lot is a boastful or arrogant behavior. For example, you can say someone says, I know everything, how to deal in politics, I have best ideas to deal with people. So you can say his unwavering braggadocio. So majority of my friends are braggadocio. It's not true, it's just an example. My friends are so good and they are so kind and gentle. So this is how you can use in example. You can say majority of people are braggadocio. They boast a lot. They have a very arrogant behavior, vain and empty boasting. Okay, so with this, our next word is timorous. Timorous is which means timorous is adjective. So which means showing nervousness or lack of confidence. So for example, you can say he is talking in a timorous voice. So someone who is talking in a very nervous voice, which is shows nervousness shows in her voice, nervousness shows in his voice, and it shows that he has a lack of confidence. So that person is timorous. He is talking in a timorous voice. For example, you can also say the best departments will encourage an entrepreneur of informative and ideas, which is turns require daring and not conformity, a cool-eyed rather than a timorous attitude to risk. So departments will encourage entrepreneurs, information ideas, which in turns require daring and rather than just timorous attitude to risk. So timorous means showing nervousness and lack of confidence. This is how you can use, and timorous is an adjective, it's not noun. Okay, so with this, our next word is Milquetoast. Milquetoast is also a noun, which means a timid or feeble person. So a fragile person is a feeble and fragile both are same means, and a timid or feeble person is a Milquetoast. So for example, don't be so Milquetoast like him. So someone who is very timid or feeble they are very nervous while doing bungee jumping. So someone is saying to that person that don't be so Milquetoast like him. For example, you can also say the Milquetoast arguments muddies the conversation. So Milquetoast arguments means the feeble or timid arguments always muddies the conversation. So Milquetoast is noun, which means a timid or a feeble person. Okay, so this is how you can use these words. It's very easy and simple means, and you can easily use in your conversation. Okay guys, this is it for today, and we will see more vocabulary words in my following video lessons. So hope you like. If you like this video, then please like and please subscribe to my channel. And guys, the one thing that in which I want to draw your attention is that please leave a comment. I love to see your comments, and if you want me to add something, I'll definitely add, but let me know in the comments what you want me to add and what is the phase in which you feel stuck in English. So I'll make a separate video for that surely, but what the thing you need to do is just let me know in the comments. Okay, take care, bye.